All right, welcome in everybody. Man, do we have a nugget today? As you can see on your screen, we're going to be looking at least one video from President-elect Donald Trump, as well as another video from Bitcoin for Corporations. And I know a lot of people don't like Donald Trump. Some people do like Donald Trump. But you have to be willing to admit and recognize his vision to make America number one, but number one in crypto as well. And I say that, and it's very important because most people, not only do they not understand cryptocurrencies, but they don't understand the underlying technology that is blockchain and what it's doing and how it can transform, all the waste, fraud, and abuse that's in the system today. And honestly, this is probably one of the greatest times to be alive. There's not many times in a generation or your life that you'll get to not only witness but partake in a transformational change, which is changing of the financial system. This is truly, truly an opportunity that could create generational wealth for families and individuals. For multiple generations. So, we like to keep these videos short. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the videos. I do hope you stick around so I can share some messages after the videos, as well as show you some charts and some technical analysis based on our indicators. So sit back, enjoy, and I'll see you here in just a minute. This will be the first one from Cointelegraph.
But who knows, maybe we'll pay off our $35 trillion, hand them a little crypto check, right? We'll hand them a little Bitcoin and wipe out our $35 trillion.
But how do you want it to be more prominent in America? How will that work?
Oh, it's going to work easily. It's already prominent. It's moving along. It's very loosely regulated. That's one of the reasons it's moving along. But it is a different form of a currency, and it's going to end up benefiting the country. But if we shut it down, like, Biden's trying to shut it down, Biden doesn't have the intellect to shut it down. Can you imagine this guy's telling you to shut something down like that? He has no idea what the hell it is. But if we don't embrace it, it's going to be embraced by other people. It's a massive thing already. Did you read where it's bigger than any company in the world already? I mean, if you look at the market, it's bigger than many countries. It's a very big thing. If we're not going to be the leader, we have the people that are the leaders. I know some of them. They're very smart. And if we don't embrace it, other countries are going to embrace it. Other countries will anyway. But we can be the leader, and we might as well be the leader.
Yep. So clearly you can see that, we're going in the direction that, we want to be the superpower when it comes to crypto. It's going to be adopted by countries around the world. It already is. Institutions are starting to evaluate their treasury, departments, processes, seeing what they can do to incorporate Bitcoin into that process, which leads me to this next video from Bitcoin for Corporations. And I think this is really interesting. And who you're going to hear is Michael Saylor, again, who runs Microstrategy, talking about what we could expect to see in the future and why this is going to transform how companies approach treasury management. So take a listen.
Bitcoin, the best asset class. It's an entire ecosystem of products, services, companies, securities, derivatives, and professions. It's the global digital asset network. It's the internet of money. The securities, or Bitcoin-backed securities, are being issued worldwide, everywhere, at an accelerating rate. This year, right, you saw an explosion of spot ETFs in the US, but look at all the ETFs in Hong Kong. Look at all the ETFs in Europe. This is the beginning, right? You're going to see more and more and more. Every one of these companies is joining the ecosystem. They're securitizing. And it's not just this MicroStrategy security. Options are security. There are options and derivatives on the securities. There are bonds on the securities. This is exploding. It'll continue. Every Bitcoin miner is a security. One day there'll be 1,000 securities or 10,000 securities, all backed by Bitcoin. Same with corporate treasuries. Bitcoin treasuries are growing rapidly, right? They keep this chart up every month. It's never declining. The chart's not ever decreasing. It only goes one way. Bitcoin is a capital ratchet. It's a one-way ratchet, right? Archimedes said, give me a lever long enough and a place to stand and I can move the world. Bitcoin is the place to stand. The leverage is coming via all these securities, all these corporate treasuries, right? And the leverage is getting to be extreme. Microstrategy showed you how you can actually generate performance with leverage, but we're just the first, we're not the only. You could do it 10,000 more times. The more leverage that gets put on this network, the bigger the network's going to get.
Yeah, so if those two videos do not open your eyes to what's coming, I'm not sure there's anything that will. So with that, I do want to share, just looking back at Bitcoin here, again, I know we've come down from the 108 mark, and you can see our indicators. We did get that trend reversal from green to red, and the momentum is kind of waning here a little bit, which is a really good thing. I mean, we've gone up significantly over the last several months, so we're seeing this retracement. We've gone from being overbought in this orange and red zone to now we're trending in what I would call normalized, at a normalized level. What we would hope to see here is momentum continue to weaken, have it come on down at least to the next level or close to it. And at that time, you should begin to see the blue line here, which is one of our price action indicators, come on down into gray, then green, and then dark green. We would begin evaluating opportunities at that point in time to either add to our positions or dollar cost average in. Of course, this is our strategy, so not financial advice. But that's Bitcoin in a nutshell. Just wanted to show you that. So a lot of great things are coming. Always have capital on the sideline to take advantage of these pullbacks and retracements. And with that, what you just heard was from Fiat Leak. So let's take a look at Bitcoin volumes. This is current activity around the world. Again, for a December 23rd, 2024 date, 2 days before Christmas. Typically, volumes are light. There's plenty of room for market manipulation when volumes are this light, but you can see it's going everywhere. And again, there's only 14 million-ish tokens to go around, and you're going to have corporations, governments, states. You're going to have positive legislation coming out. You got, Trump and his administration, they're appointing people to head up these departments that are pro-crypto. So it's here for the taking. If you just sit back, relax, and read a little bit, do your due diligence, understand what you hold, and I feel like in a 10 years or so, you'll be in a very, very good position, more so than most. With that, have a good day.